Good morning and thank you for joining us for our news updates at 10. My name is Tandi Wemzumara. Pope Leo XIV has encouraged communicators to ensure that every technological tool is placed at the service of truth and the common good as the Church reflects on the opportunities and challenges presented by the artificial intelligence. His message, signed by Cardinal Secretary of State Pietro Parolin, was sent to the participants in the 7th International Seminar on Church Communication, taking place on the 27th and 28th of July at the Pontifical Catholic University of Chile in Santiago. The seminar, entitled The Challenges of Artificial Intelligence, has brought together communicators, pastoral workers, academics, and church representatives from across Latin America and the Caribbean to reflect on the ethical, cultural, and religious implications of artificial intelligence in light of Pope Leo's encyclical Magnificat Humanitas. The Transporters Association of Malawi, TAM, has called off the fuel tanker drivers' strike that was scheduled for today, 29th of July 2026, following discussions with the government. TAM Executive Secretary Sympathy Chisale said the decision was reached after a meeting with officials from the Ministry of Energy, NOCMA, and MERA. Chisale said the government has started addressing delays in fuel collection by deploying NOCMA staff to ports, including Tanga Port in Tanzania, to assist drivers. Meanwhile, MERA Chief Executive Officer Dad Chintambi has said a special committee has also been established to address the challenges faced by fuel tanker drivers, warning that a strike could have disrupted fuel supplies and affected the economy. Human rights advocate Edward Kambanje has defended the Reserve Bank of Malawi's settlement involving Deputy Governor Dr. Henry Matanga, saying the matter should be understood as the implementation of a court decision rather than a political favor. The settlement has sparked public debate following reports that RBM paid Matanga 1.5 billion Malawi kwacha in benefits after his reinstatement to the central bank following years out of office. In a statement, Kambanje said the payment followed a 2025 Industrial Relations Court ruling which declared unlawful the Reserve Bank's unilateral reduction of employees' salaries in 2020. He argued that the ruling did not apply to Matanga alone, saying several other senior RBM officials were affected by the same salary reductions and have also sought or received remedies arising from the court's decision. Kambanje has since urged the public to discuss the matter based on judicial precedent and the rule of law rather than partisan narratives, stressing that court judgments should be respected and implemented. The Registrar of Financial Institutions has revoked the operating license of Tibindule Community Sacco due to financial instability. In a statement released on the 29th of July, the registrar says the Sacco failed to meet key capital and liquidity requirements, making it unfit to continue operations. The institution will now undergo compulsory liquidation under the supervision of the registrar. The Reserve Bank of Malawi has since called on all members and creditors to submit their claims within 60 days, with payments to be made based on available assets. In sports, Malawi national women's football team, the Scorchers, made a dream start to their Women's Africa Cup of Nations WAFCON campaign in Morocco with a 3-2 victory over Nigeria. Tema Chawinga scored twice while Tabitha Chawinga added the third goal. Tema was named Player of the Match for her outstanding performance. The victory moves Malawi to second place in Group C, behind Zambia, which thrashed Egypt 6-0 in the other group match. The Scorchers will face Egypt on the 1st of August before concluding their group stage campaign against Zambia on the 5th of August. And And in other news, 10 weeks after identifying 2 cases of Ebola, Uganda is officially free of the virus. A total of 20 cases were confirmed in the country since May 15th, when neighboring DR Congo announced an outbreak of the disease. It has now been 42 days since the last patient was discharged, the period recommended by the World Health Organization (WHO) to declare the country Ebola-free. Kampala has maintained since the outset that its cases were all linked to the outbreak in the DRC's eastern Ituri province, which borders Uganda. And the first patients had entered the country from Congo before knowing they were infected. And that's about what we had time for in this edition of our news updates at 10. My name is Tandi Wemzumara. Good morning.